And when Ajumani G, for 2 reasons. One, boys ne ko fike si ni diska. Na sikano mudi no na last match na aka no. Na ye Madrid and Mallorca. Now, time Mallorca for show my first goal. No. I said, hey, Nkofu sika ba just because of Madrid for her. Because Rich, the truth of the matter is that Mallorca for no this season can qualify to go and play in Europe. Osasuna and almost with 47 points. You know, Rayo Vallecano. It's another game. No. So what mean you win now? They would have used Rayo Vallecano. Rayo Vallecano will game and then with Osasuna. So for a place in Europe, Mallorca knew say yeah, call the Santiago Bernabéu. You pushing in your BB free match in him. First goal from team and friend FC Real Madrid. Again, another thing that was at stake for Madrid, near ego. Say, oh, yes, Barca beat Spanish La Liga, but it shouldn't be because Yentini and She Mallorca, it was Santiago Bernabéu. You be videos of Barca players, Omako barbecue, Omotina baby Germany, the night before their game, are jubilating on our heads. I mean, you making sure say at least Barca Eko Cornella no. Omoko Koshel Cornella there, Omajom game, and then the Yenshahonum. But it shouldn't be on our heads against Team Friend FC Mallorca. Rich and Madrid Foro did the job. First goal from Mallorca, they pushed for it. Yeah? I don't want to talk about Kylian Mbappe's numbers before talking about this goal. Madrid Yaobi. Santiago Bernabéu why in a season where Madrid themselves have not been too good. Vini Rodrigo go as a center back, senior man, somebody had to stand up. And throughout the game, consistently, not the BMA na Jude Bellingham ako Mbappe ono aka semia cheno, na Mbappe ako Jude Bellingham ono aka semia cheno. Rich, Mbappe received ball in this area on the half 10. Just watch this. The close control in that half 10. Now, Ojibo, I wish we would roll this over and over again. How are we position on the J-ball, Rich? There are 2 center backs closing him down. Immediately when he received the ball, because of the body positioning, and then the orientation, he took out those 2 center backs. Then it was about how he could create space for himself and then get the goal. Tight area. Because now Mallorca for no abechiri, almost defend your box ni Madrid for no wave after wave of attack. Still, Rich. Look at that. So, joining us on Facebook. Just join and then watch this from Mbappe. Mbappe controlling beam, taking out the 2 players in tight space beam. First pull.
Excellent goal.
Very, very, very good goal from Kylian Mbappe. And this video gives you all the angles from top view. Over Santiago Bernabéu, go receiving from close. Everything solid from our branch friend Kylian Mbappe. Making it 1-1. And showing it's okay. At least you perceive you making sure say match and you lose easy ma Barca for no. I'm sure Cornella on them. Which what this goal meant for our branch friend Kylian Mbappe is it means that the highest goal scoring season in the Spanish La Liga for a Madrid player on the debut season, held by the late Alfredo Di Stefano, a branch friend of Kylian Mbappe, a BTSR record. And one season in all competitions, Ronaldo, Di Stefano, Juana, Benzema, everybody.
What a season Mbappe is having.
Yeah.
But as I said, Madrid as a team, no?
Yeah.
And
that is why in TSC it means Mbappe ne credit, no? Because Waba in the Madrid team,
but still now,
signing, he's doing the job. And it's his first season. Right? On him, Mbappe started ball in the highest goal scoring season, 44 goals. And then Mbappe is just 2 games away from getting 44 goals with Nhyira, where you call Nwankasa best as a player. Rich, as this goal came through, Mbappe this season 40 goals, 5 assists, 2 trophies over there for him. Later, our crown a branch friend Jacob Ramon, no on any branch friend Jesus Velario. I'm gonna the 2 center backs on the field of play for team and friend in Madrid. I'm combining Madrid for any other winner. Rich, just before the game, this news came up. You see, Xavi Alonso, one of the things that pushy before Sobabeje Madrid managed to be very close in terms of decision making of players about Madrid team. A lot of the people, Califat, Moya scouts in Nhyira, Anna players don't have a say so much. And no, I like Chichimu. Most of the times, the clubs would want to deal with the agents or Spain on them. But this new school managers now understand that in all those say Madrid, they need to push in and have a say. 2 weeks ago, Madrid phone had mentioned in their board, they say, almost center back, almost here. Now, center back, no pen, they need to buy one. Rich. Now, because of the uncertainty of Papa Carlo Ancelotti, Obeko, Nkone Sani Manitino, the names were thrown out there. Lekeba, Saliba, Abranche Feni, Dinhoitz, Nemo. The biggest issue was that CSC player A, would the coach push, send be able to SS Canana. Rich. Bournemouth phone at the 58 million euros. And at the two Abrantia, your friend Dinhoitz so as in a release clause. That is 50 million pounds. And Madrid phone can now pay it in 3 installments. 3 installments.
That's a Madrid phone activity.
Oh, yeah, exactly. That's exactly what they wanted to do. Once the conversation started, in activating a release clause, we have 2 things. First, as only player needing common or G2, normal permission is a cocoa activity. And that is exactly. It's because I mean,
green light. I bet that go activity.
After Chelsea and Rafinha, it will Leeds United. Chelsea couldn't come out with Leeds United, but Barca and Rafinha didn't come out. It won't go anywhere. Once Barca got a green light from him and Papa, then quickly, that is what you are hearing this morning. Say, Oma activated the contract of a branch here, friend Dinhoitz, which onye similar to the kind of centre backs at our Madrid team in the Mississippi. Dinhoitz in your centre back or your Rudy Gardini. Onye even a Militao. Maybe the pure flamboyant ball, maybe similar to someone like a Pau Kubasi. You for one into form. You breaking lines from deep. You more passes. But again, at age 20, or you're very well traveled and very experienced from the days at Malaga, Juventus, Roma. Very, very experienced young boy. And Bordo Onimbo. Another part of the centre backs are Otimima who goes and assists our boxing when you have set pieces. That is what Abranche Feni Dinhoitz and the Mount Rich assistants now the Madrid for Ababe say Adiana Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool for one. They've gotten their man in Abranche Feni Dinhoitz. Away from Madrid Rich. I couldn't do this translation, but in front of sport, in front of Mundo Deportivo, 2 of the things Omo can want to say, Barca able a crucial derby. Now, me bane meti se na gabi ye ka say Espanyol ne Barcelona de fie asem the same Barcelona township and ye bet na ye din komo. But like Gabi said, 2 seasons ago or 3 years ago, Xavi didn't the Barcelona call them. They won the Spanish La Liga and Cornella Tefnes. Again, that is what Hansi Dieter Flick and Manchester would want to replicate tonight against Tima, your friend Mundo. In Spain, so about that big game, the 2 managers, I mean, some form of a respect photo up, and then Hansi Flick, there, and that is what Mundo Deportivo has written here. Derby crucial, a crucial derby for Tima, your friend FC Barcelona. There is nothing really to fight for. And I think the mainly goes into the part of Barcelona. In front of Sport, they almost say derby of high voltage because Barca following himself almost shy. Then they get a success that they have to get. This is the video that Gabi was talking about 2 seasons ago. El Cornella page and that's why Barca following could di Espanyol following Omokokoye Juman El Honum. This is the full Spanish La Liga first half table, no, from Barcelona straight down to Tima, your friend, and Real said that say Espanyol any insight. Barca following know that they just have to win, and mathematically a bit impossible for Tima, your friend, FC Real Madrid. BB betini esiana, Jaro. Say be a Barca in Shende.
Oh, Omeji La Liga ni.
Oh, niesi wo Amsterdam no.
Yeah.
Netherlands. Farioli pa ye Juma for Ajax Amsterdam. Just need 2 wins. Akobo losses and none they were part of code near the 2 done. Few minutes to go, 10-man team Ajax and Enebo. Wakobo draw by 2-2. I'm very certain say it won't be the same for team my friend FC Barcelona. And now Hansi Dieter Flick Edin Komo, Robert Lewandowski spoke about it, and I'm expecting say Szczesny, Kubasi, Christiansen, Gerardo Martin, Eric Garcia, Frankie de Jong, Pedri, Olmo, Lamine Yamal, Robert Lewandowski, and our branch friend Rafinha will lead the lines for the rich. For me, it's a Barca winning over 2.5, and then we are corner. And I think it's a Barca Bayer Jumano, Jonathan David Seoko, Marcus Rashford, and Toraj. You know, when you say, I'm contacting Barca. Barca wants a left winger, and there were a list of them. Nico Williams, Rafael Leao, Luis Diaz, Marcus Rashford. Now, Marcus Rashford agents are very, very quick in trying to push him to Barcelona for him. And Marcus Rashford doesn't want to return to Manchester United. But Onyayan Kobetina Villa, but it is based on Champions League. So Villa and Tinyan Kobe Champions League, now they can't keep Marcus Rashford on side wages now. Because there is already Asensio, there is Marcus Rashford, there is Amadou Onana, very high players are. Villa himself, financially, so many teams they can't get a job done. Rich, Yamia do much now. They run in for Champions League places no will continue. And another mini coach Abdul Pomasi didn't want to make a change. And they asked now no crisis Hubomu. Newcastle Hubomu. This weekend there is Arsenal versus Newcastle. Metesen will be actual comments. They say Alexander Isak is the most prolific striker. If Arsenal can get him, if Chelsea can get him, if Villa or whoever can get him, Rich, unless a Newcastle fan qualify and call Champions League. And Arsenal for you on this weekend. Baby and Newcastle, Ginano, they are in the right place to qualify and then go and play in the Champions League. Matisse Enzo Maresca, Casa, Ruben Amorim, Casa, Batochina game. We will come and talk about the game proper. Maresca said Chelsea for no boss senior boy against Newcastle in the second half against Manchester United. And in the next two games, now he's very, very confident. Say Chelsea beats me in the Champions League. No, Ochina, you better come on and analyze the game very well. Play out the season, idiot.
And what how to do, Anna?
I say it's straightforward.
Because Obia Masala match on.
Obia, na minim nientia. Omama Morgan Gibbs White, Abesha, be a Moise Caicedo. Minim Munya Junior. I don't know why there is Morgan Gibbs White here, and there is no Moises Caicedo in this team. Because even if you are looking at the Premier League numbers alone for Morgan Gibbs White and you compare it to Enzo Fernandez, they are similar. I don't know why those two Chelsea, at least one of them, Iniasi. Declan Rice, fine, great. Well, and in my time, I would have perused the numbers very well. Mohamed Salah outright has to be there. Virgil van Dijk, he can be voted the best defender in the league this season. Chris Wood, the numbers was 20 goals this season alone or permanent.
Oh, Nottingham Forest.
Huge numbers. I think granted he has to be there. Alexander Isak, great. Brian Mbeumo, the numbers this season also very, very good. Ryan Gravenberch, by the mere fact that Liverpool are League, and he's their starting number 6 I agree that he has to be there. But Morgan Gibbs White.
When you mention it,
you see, Morgan Gibbs White is a very good player. They make actually say Nana Kwame. So can Nana Kwame. One time Nana Kwame frame me.
Yeah.
And Nana Kwame do frame me and say Chelsea in command over video be hammer dream. No catch him and say, Fee, watch Morgan Gibbs White. Now me say, I've not paid attention to him. Not say the channel. To be very honest, Morgan Gibbs White is a very, very good number 10. On your traditional number 10 or better there be very aggressive, very combative, or be pressing, only more the ball. But I just feel like maybe you could have made a statement also for Moises Caicedo. Off the top of my head, ask me, I say, with time you beat smash your numbers now. But vote
say obvious.
Wanna Momo.
Momo Salah born this season, and then the numbers now.
Momo Salah.
Player bien.
Players
no man nominate you now.
Obieno.
No player.
The Momo Salah this season English Premier League Player of the Season. Me better quickly. You share numbers of Morgan Gibbs White fast. Now, me fan Kope will be say Enzo Fernandez, then we'll check something. Because, of course, I know you're number 10 or more of an attacking player. Maybe that's why they went in for him. Maybe it's all Pep, real number 10s, because strikers, main number 6 midfielder, like I said, Declan Rice, more this season as an 8, Morgan Gibbs White, a 10 here. My branch friend Brian Mbeumo. Maybe that's why he's there. But, of course, credit to him. Minya Chelsea.
But me who
Bruno Fernandes. You see, Bruno has very good numbers as well this season.
Oh, sometimes I don't
one of the most consistent players in the league. United say more nyade, but Bruno has been very
good.
Bruno
Premier League.
Bruno then no
more come nominated players are. when your nomination
my make us it will come down to one thing.
Ecosystem na Gibbs White no waju Premier League
ecosystem argument
Brian Mbiomo no waju Premier League
first season
asamena na mo kan
first season in a very long time kobo Champions League obetimi akobo play and
onya qualify pacho say Champions League nkomo de ene enso ebetimi di Europa be di tan go bi e dey asamna wo kan
team ne yard about order nanim osoro
ene ecosystem
order 17 was the season
in the next show no waju Premier League
but there be no say no be omo no be anaji
chairman TD asamna me kan
me ti o senior
ene ye di Mohamed Salah ho nkomo because aside the performance or aside the team Liverpool na the Premier League
and ye di Morgan Gibbs White
or the Nottingham Forest na day or the other
ye di Morgan Gibbs White who
the 7th Premier League who the 7th day
ye di Morgan Gibbs White who come because we are boy in the FA Cup semi-final ye di Morgan Gibbs White who come because we are that second and third for the longest time ever in the team's history who Manchester United who was catching on nam 16 Mamenka or the Mamenka Masemena so account
okay me too
ye di Alexander Isak who come because we bet me the second.
Okay.
You did the Clan Rice come because he's here or a second. And I may say, yeah, from West Guy said on shame because on also bit made the third, fourth. But who on the ecosystem?
Bruno no,
because he's an argument in the senior.
Born a branch in a bonnet this season.
Because he say,
eh, Sabin, you had the moon and would a place.
Now, can you say,
and you give right, young crown.
At the end of the day, what do you have to show? Then I won't say, man.
Show the dear Tio Coffee, so the show the Bama Hannah and I'm bizarre question say. Then Gibbs White na e kana say dia no no bet ya chu. FA Cup oje.
They say that
it is a performance there. Then I think you should consider Bruno Fernandes.
It is the performance.
Premier League in common.
It is how our performance no related to team no performance success this season. Obi o ha bia obi to chere. Who ni bibi a chere.
Eti Chelsea no mo dia na mo dey chere this season.
Now that's not what you be a chere na so that second. You see,
it is Arsenal. Aside second now that give you.
But the club,
but
the club is above.
Yeah, crowd, yeah, Mobrebia, you could go Europa League final.
Oh, what's up? Yeah,
Mobro, yeah, Mobra, Dante,
Premier League.
What and your Premier League? But them just say, Arsenal, you're that secretary. Arsenal, when you she, or controllers. Someone in the player room.
Which means here. I will not even attempt to do more Sky Story versus Ryan Gravenberch on common.
Oh, crowd and call.
In Americano. But you see,
born now, aside born or bomb, aside in the team Premier, exactly. Liverpool Premier League.
When you take performance for performance, Moise Caicedo, I know a lot of people disagree.
I know. I mean,
so over performance, Moise Caicedo, Ryan Gravenberch.
Caicedo has been super. This season.
Ryan Gravenberch in Premier League now. Caicedo arguments.
When you say money Newcastle, and I'm Jitum say, look. Caicedo guy. So when you there for Boba, the guy is super.
But Chelsea, you know, she knew.
So, and you know, and some consider Bruno. No. Bruno,
yeah, trade or Chamu the Betchana.
Manfred, Manfred, I'm meaning.
So, men over matching together and
no problem. There's someone, you know. Munyan in Temna, Manfred Carlington. Okay. Now, in country boys is Ubianco for no training.
No winner. 3 points on
yes, your best son you got in.
But Trapper, you about broke cry. I guess the person.
Some man frame no man can't. Massa, why am I Fred boys? No, Uncle Saga, you or more aim. Monsan, you won't go qualify on the next week. When you are home here, yeah, found
more rested.
Yes, I'm funny and anyone
without publicity. You never talk to me. I will never. And now, my catchers in James entry the day before, and now, or by ever be trainee. Enzo Fernandez Munya, the team as trainer. Ochna, we'll see how we go now. Me who's our coach from and I no pay before I came in Enzo Maresca pre-match press conference. I say, since day one, I said that the club told me in 2 years. We want to play in Champions League. Okay. But when you are in top 4 all season, it's natural the target changes. We change that because we were there all season. The target automatically becomes top 4, top 5. I think we have had a good season. And we know air can be ever because and now Matt Lawber reports a Chelsea for no say Enzo Maresca enya top uncle about Champions League me corner they'll keep him. Okay. But I saw about Champions League.
All right. Mate. Who code Biana?
I code.
How did you to Gaviana in 2000?
And
move to your saying.
Hey, Marshall,
3 points in Chinano. More man saying.
Ikiye mamu be a 500 series on Naki Amamu code, baby 500 us.
Okay.
Some of the goose were.
Mobobo Europa, me have
H.
Conference.
After now winning our boys, Nhyira, and a big one, now boys, they discuss any message, baby. Saying that they be American, you don't need to say appreciation to anybody. Who channel so dear, enjoy it. And the codes, no, and so I ready. And I'm in the Mawasi. First one here 1D, A4, 7C, 1E, and a first code, no, second code, no, a 1D, A4, 78, 58, and a second one, no, third one here 1D, 4, A4, 5A, 2, 3, and here 13 odds. Fourth one here 1D, A16049 and here 9 odds. And the last one here 1D A15866CD and no a 14 good odds and I reach yeah the more on and we could figure see ma good luck to you. Yeah we are no there. Mami Cheska because me the can catch us me yeah. Mecha obi